Test Toolbox. Someone asked Wayne Gretzky once what made him so good at hockey, and he said, "My father taught me to skate to where the puck's going to be, not where it has been." Similarly, we're using the advancements in technology, and we can see where technology is headed as far as online collaboration, as well as where it's headed in the field of psychometrics. And we've combined both of those advances to create better solutions for our clients who are building standards-based tests. In our 20 years of experience, we've found that customers want to implement the standards and show evidence that they follow the standards. In addition, accrediting bodies, they really want to help their clients follow those standards so they can better serve their clients and society as a whole. A lot of times, though, accrediting organizations are using much of their personnel and time resources clarifying policy and standard interpretation. Customers are spending a lot of time understanding those policies. So what if there was a system that actually implemented the parameters of a policy or of standards, as well as helped guide a client through the process? And that's what Test Toolbox is. It trains and assists a client how to implement sound test development procedures, and then it records and documents the process as well as the products needed to provide evidence to accrediting bodies, all in an online organized environment. So you've got online item selection tools and recommended deletion for items, as well as the ones that appear to be performing well, as well as automated form building and standard setting all in one place. It follows the best practices and sets parameters for job task analysis all the way down through the report writing for the accrediting body and everything in between there too. Our customers really like this, and the reason why they like this tool is because it's an auto-implementation of the standards. One person put it this way: using Test Toolbox is like bowling with bumper lanes. The system won't let you go wrong. In addition, if you use the system, you follow the standards. It adds value to your customers by saving a lot of time and as far as using technology to collaborate. If they have an online device, they can collaborate independent of geography and location. One client put it this way: it's much easier to collaborate from different locations now. No more hassles of online meetings, juggling time zones, or coordinating busy schedules. It saves a lot of time and money from customers. One of them said it this way: we didn't need to fly everyone into one location. We didn't have to spend as much consulting money for analysis and report writing. In essence, our test development cycle time has been cut in half, time and money-wise, and we have a better end product. So it adds value to accrediting organizations by producing standardized reports and implementing the standards for accreditation review within the system itself, and curbing fraudulent and subpar test development practices. Here's a little sample video that'll show you kind of what an Angoff procedure might look like. Now, before we get into the ratings and all that, I wanted to show you a little bit about how the items look like, and you got the objective there and the correct answer there, as well as this has already gone through a technical review, so you can see all the comments from the subject matter experts already put in there, and each other, all the subject matter experts can see each other's comments too. So they've gone through and they've rated these in round one of the Angoff scores, and you can see that there's on that second item there, there's quite a range of ratings. So a facilitator can go in here and say, well, what happened with that second item? And they can look at each score's ratings as well, each judge's ratings as well as comments, and they may just need to clarify, oh, well, they didn't understand the objective, or the objective actually says we ought to have an item like that. Then they can choose which items make it to round two based on the judge's ratings, and then go down and enter that in. And then in round two, everyone will see each other's ratings from round one, as well as they'll be able to see each other's comments and have a dialogue. They can even have a dialogue back and forth. Of course, the minimally qualified candidate definitions up there, as well as round instructions, all the training built into the system itself. The automated reports save psychometricians just hundreds of hours in organizing, analysis, and report writing. And let me show you a few of the more popular features of these reports. This is an equivalent forms report where a person went through and said, where a client went through and said, these items can't be on the same form, but I need this many items from each domain on each form, and I want them to be equivalent in difficulty. Well, the system then goes through and does that for you. It'll tell you which items need to be on which form to make an equivalent difficulty form. In addition, it'll give you all the test form statistics that you need to establish that you've gone through and created an equivalent form. It'll give you nice graphs along with it. It'll even tell you a recommended time limit if you enter that in from your beta testing. So you can have even a recommended time for people to take the test. Because it follows the items all the way through, it'll tell you some items were deleted, some made Form A, some made Form B. But this is the report that people like the most, and that's the cut score analysis report. It's where it recommends a cut score based on the item stats for the beginning of a conversation for the ANGOF judges. And of course, it'll export into Excel for those who want their data and want to perform further analysis on it, or those who want to create their own reports. One of the greatest features that organizations like about Test Toolbox is it can be implemented in as easy as relogoing and putting a link on your website. That's the great thing about this tool, is organizations really like that. It adds value to their customers, and their customers say, here's an organization that really wants me to succeed. They want me to succeed so much they've even built a system that'll help me succeed. And that's what customers really like. You get a leg up on the competition that way. In addition, you cut your review time in half because all your reports are standardized, and you know if they've used your system, they've done it right. Hey, contact us or we'll contact you. We want to be able to show you more about what this tool can do for your organization and how we can be of service to you. We'd love to provide a sandbox or even a greater demonstration if it's something you feel would be of value to you. Thanks for your time.